Might be the perfect suit. Now, why he driving like that through the Walmart parking lot? Anyway, good morning vlog. It is, I don't know what time it is right now because I am backing out and I have a backup camera now, so I can't see the time. I want to say it's probably about 7 o'clock now. I am leaving Walmart today. It is 6:59. Actually, it's 6:59. I'm leaving Walmart, headed to the gym. Well, first of all, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here or coming back and just need a reminder, my name is Jacoby or Co, if you are into that, and you are watching a girl in her 20s just trying to make it into her 30s with her sanity and her sense of self. I just got done doing the last of the shopping that I need to do for my Galentines party that I'm doing today. Super excited, and I'm actually about to go by the gym to get me a workout in. I'm not gonna make y'all watch me work out this week, but I'm just gonna go do some core and upper body, but primarily do some cardio, and then get home so that I can get on everything. I am feeling prepared now, but like I said, mostly just really excited to have all my friends over. It's been a while since I hosted them, and I always want to make sure that I show love to them, because I do love them. You know, they're my bookies, my hoochies, you know, so I gotta make sure I show love, and I always love having them over. So I'm very excited about tonight. So of course y'all will be with me as I prepare and get everything together. Got my Soli bar right here, my pre-workout snack. I'm finna go over here, get me a workout in, and then get home, get started on the Galentines. So I will see y'all when I get back to the house. Once I got home and got changed, I immediately started on putting up my decorations for my Galentines. I wanted to go ahead and get this out the way early so that I could focus on getting my food ready after this. I actually did not have to buy a whole lot as far as decorations. I bought that full curtain I just put up in these lights that I'm putting around my mirror from Dollar Tree. Everything else that you will see I already had from when I hosted Galentines 2 years ago, so I was able to use a lot of that, including these balloons that were not being very kind to me. Me and Gia started with about 9 or 10 balloons, and we ended with 5, which, I mean, ended up being perfect for what I needed them for, but it was still kind of annoying that they kept popping. But granted, they were old balloons. Like I said, these are at least 2 years old. I don't know if balloons expire or what, but we were able to get enough to do what I wanted to do, which was tape them over these records that I have above my fireplace. And I think it turned out really cute. I ended up going and kidnapping Gia for the weekend so that we can hang out and so that she could help me out with getting ready for the Galentines. She always tells me that I don't ask for help when I need it, and I'll admit that I'm not really good at asking for help, but sometimes I just feel like I got it, you know? But clearly I did need her to be here because y'all get y'all.
You ain't vacuumed it.
Literally, bro, y'all, why I'm sitting here, of course my lovely best friend Gia is over here helping me out with getting ready for this Galentines. Y'all remember, this will be 2 weeks ago now, I was talking about that SD card that I lost with half of my footage on it for my vlog. Why did she just find it sitting on the floor? And Gia, when I tell you, I literally tore this plate. I flipped that couch over and like ripped open the bottom of it trying to see if it was in there, and did not see it.
I'm so sorry.
It was literally on the floor over there.
On the floor behind the table. Just laying there. Just laying there.
Ain't that something?
Nothing covering it.
Galentines. Why I need a man? Because a man would have never found it. A man would have never found it. Just so you know. Quick shout out to these sweatpants. I got them from PLT, Pretty Little Thing. It is always so hard for me to find straight leg sweatpants because I am a little bit shorter, so usually they are super long or dragging the ground, and the last ones I bought for them were also really big. So I ordered these from their website a few weeks ago. I don't know if this is a new development, but they now have petite sizes in their sweatpants, so I bought these. These are a size medium and they fit perfectly and are so comfortable. At first, I didn't know what I wanted to do with this other full curtain. I decided to just double them up to make a fuller wall and set up my digital camera so that me and my friends could take pictures. And then once I got done with that, I immediately got in the kitchen and started prepping the food. What is your favorite Valentine's Day treat? I'll admit I'm pretty basic and love a chocolate covered strawberry. It's one of my favorite things about Valentine's Day, and I make sure that I have some every year, even if I have to buy them for myself or make them. In this case, I wanted to make sure that I had some chocolate covered strawberries for my Galentines. I cut them in these cute little hearts. They'll get a little bit cuter later on, but I cut them into these hearts and put them on these corn skewers that I got from the store in the barbecue section. I also got some apples and some bananas, which I cut up and put on those skewers so that everybody could dip their own fruit in chocolate or just have the fruit by itself if that's what they wanted to do. Once I was done with my fruit, I went ahead and got started on my mini pizzas. I decided to go with some heart-shaped mini pizzas for my Galentines, kind of do a little build your own DIY type of deal. Of course, I got this idea from Pinterest, as I get most of my ideas for the food that I make. I got these 2 pizza doughs from Aldi, and then I also got a gluten-free pizza dough from Trader Joe's for Meek because she is gluten-free. One thing that I did not anticipate when preparing to do this and doing my shopping was how hard it would be to find a rolling pin, and not only how hard it would be, but how expensive they would be. I decided against actually buying one because I can't think of another time where I would use one. I just improvised with this mason jar, even though mostly I was able to stretch the dough out with my hands. To cut out the hearts, I got this heart-shaped cookie cutter from Walmart. It actually came with a whole set that was pretty inexpensive. I want to say it was less than $2 for the whole set, but this one was the perfect size for what I needed. Everyone got 2 of the heart-shaped mini pizzas, which ended up being enough. I'm glad. I did also buy a pre-made heart-shaped pizza from Aldi just in case we needed a little bit more food, but I did also make cheese dip, and again we had our chocolate covered fruit, so I think that everybody was generally satisfied with what we had. I also made this punch, another Pinterest recipe that I'll share it down in the description. I always like to have a signature drink or punch for any little events or get-togethers that I throw, or attend. I'll offer to bring a punch real quick. Usually it would have a little bit of extra spirit, a little bit of extra cheer in it, but since I'm not currently drinking until my birthday, I did not do that this time. I was supposed to strain this raspberry puree before I put it in the punch, but it was not working with my strainer, so I decided that I didn't really mind the seeds. I hope that nobody else did either. It also called for Sprite, some white cran strawberry, and some raspberry sorbet that I'm not completely convinced exists. I was not able to find that anywhere, not even online, but I did find this strawberry lemon sorbet at Walmart that is actually very good, so I used that instead. Once I got that done, I went ahead and set everything else up. I used this muffin tin to set up my toppings, a little heart-shaped bowl for my cheese, used my board for my fruit, in this little crock pot that I borrowed from my mom for my chocolate. It doesn't look like a lot, but I actually had a decent amount left by the end of the night. And with that, it was time to get started. I just took the trash out. I'm headed back upstairs. I'm a little bit behind schedule, but I actually am really proud of everything that I was able to get done. I'm finna go up here and change into my pajamas, and we're finna get this Galentines started. So excited. By the time I got done setting everything up, all of the ladies were actually already there, so I went back upstairs, got into my pajamas, and we got started. I created this cute little slide with all of these pictures of us just to greet everybody, and then of course we got right into the food. You see me demonstrating here my little heart-shaped pizza bar. I think that they were a huge hit, and again, I think they turned out really great. I got these little aluminum pans from the Dollar Tree so that everybody can kind of have their own and make their pizza. Here goes my plate. Don't talk about my toppings. Yes, I am a pineapples on pizza person, and I love it. I'm convinced that people hate on pineapples on pizza just because it's popular, but I am also a huge sweet and savory person, so there's that. Once everybody was done eating, we got right into these presentations that I mimicked after Spotify Wrapped, called Galentines Wrapped. There was actually a little bit of a catch as well. Here you will see my presentation. You will see top song, top Valentine, 5 things I love, my celebrity crush. Shout out to Martin Bob Simple. Should not be allowed to walk around looking that good. And my love language. The catch for these presentations was that whatever song you picked as your top song or song to describe your love life, you had to do it as karaoke. I'm a huge karaoke lover, so this probably did not surprise my friends too much, but they did not know beforehand. I think that the ladies really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed putting it together, and yeah, it was just a really good time. Once we finished up with our presentations and karaoke, we played a couple of games. On my Switch, I had this Jackbox Naughty Pack that I had been waiting to break out, so we played that, and it ended up being so fun. I did not get too much footage of the night because I did really want to be in the moment and not have my friends feel bombarded by me having my camera out every 2 seconds. But again, the Galentines turned out really well. I think all the ladies enjoyed themselves. And again, I love hosting them, so it was a really good time for me. Plug this back up. Turn it on. Good morning vlog. It's actually a little bit afternoon now. I just dropped Gia off, just returned her back to her home after kidnapping her for the weekend. The Galentines last night went great. I think that it went very, very well. I think that all the ladies enjoyed themselves, which is the most important thing. I think that the heart-shaped pizzas turned out amazing. I ate a lot more chocolate covered fruit than I can say that I'm proud of this morning, but it was still good. I had a good time, and now I am on the way to get some gas. First of all, my gas light is on for the first time since I've gotten this car, but I'm gonna stop at the gas station, give me some gas, and then head over to my folks' house. I got plenty of Galentine's Day goodies left over that I'm going to take over to them so that they can kind of kill it, especially today since it's a Super Bowl. I got that extra heart-shaped pizza that I bought. I got some cheese dip. I got some chocolate covered fruit left. I got some punch. I got drinks. I got chips. I got a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm going to take all that over there, hang out with them for a bit. I actually need to cancel my wax appointment that I made for today because I'm really not trying to be, well, I don't know. I'm trying to see. I'm really not trying to be having to rush back. On top of the fact that I had a wax appointment scheduled for today, I also need to do some shopping so I can have some food for this week because my fridge was full and I pretty much spent all of yesterday doing my Galentine stuff. My fridge was full even before that, so even if I had bought groceries, I wouldn't have nowhere to put them. So I really just need to decide what I'm gonna do. It's only a little bit after 12 now. My wax appointment wouldn't be till 1:45, so I got a little bit of time to really decide what I'm going to do. But I'm leaning towards canceling my wax appointment, maybe just going a little bit later this week. But Valentine's Day is also next weekend, so I'm like, it's probably gonna be hell trying to get to European Wax Center. But well, I say it, not that I necessarily need to have it waxed by Valentine's Day, just putting it out there, but I do still like to stay on top of my waxes because I really have enjoyed not having to shave. So, and I'll figure out what I'm gonna do. I really don't know. We'll see. To be determined. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I ended up going ahead and canceling my wax appointment so that I can hang with my folks for the Super Bowl, especially my little brother since he was home for the weekend. Brother, why'd you in the road? Leave it up to my family to send me to the store on Super Bowl Sunday. But I just came to dance for y'all. I just came to bring my Galentine's Day goodies, and now I'm at the store. So we got Jacob. Say hey, Jacob.
Bonjour.
Fun fact, this is actually the store where I had my very first job. I actually ended up having to go back twice because I forgot the Hawaiian rolls the first time. I hung around with my folks for a bit, but did head back on up the road about 6 o'clock so that I could stop by Trader Joe's on the way home. I really didn't know what I wanted at all when I walked in here, so I just was kind of wandering around to see what looks good. I know the workers are probably looking at me crazy, walking around in circles, picking up things multiple times. Let me know if any of you have tried this multi-grain blend or anything else that you think is good at Trader Joe's. I'm still kind of trying to learn the lay of the land. This also looked good, but I didn't get this either. There were a couple of things from previous visits that I wanted to try that they did not have, but to be fair, it was the end of the night. I spent $40. I don't even know. I don't even know what I got for real. I'm really upset that they did not have the deal, like the delicious salad that I saw last week when I was here, because I definitely would have got that and did that for my lunch this week. But I wanted to get those protein pancakes that I saw last week just to try them, but they didn't have any. It was the end of the night, so they didn't have a lot of stuff, and they also didn't have like those little lettuce chicken boat things that Meat got last time. I wanted to try those, but they didn't have any. But yeah, I spent $40. We gonna make something shake with it regardless. So I'll do a little haul for y'all when I get home. But I'm on the way home. Ate real good at my folks' house. I was waiting on their food so bad I didn't even remember to record by the time it came out so that y'all could see it. I'll probably put a little picture of it in here. But my dad made some ribs. His ribs are so good. Like, I might be biased, but those are like the best ribs like ever. So I got those. My mom made some pasta salad. It's a deadly duo. The ribs and the pasta salad is just a recipe for the itis. So I'm ready to go home and just get into bed. Just made it home from Trader Joe's. I really went in there kind of aimlessly. Like, I did Galentines over the weekend, which again was so fun. Really enjoyed having my friends over and hosting everybody. I think everything turned out really well. But it did kind of throw me off a little bit with my meal prep. I was not able to do my usual grocery shopping and things that I would have done, and I hadn't even put any thought into what I wanted to eat this week, which is L. It was L on my part. I'm indecisive on a regular day, so I can't decide every day what I want to have for dinner. So it's very much beneficial for me to decide ahead of time what I'm gonna have for the week and cook that, but I didn't even do that this week. So I went in Trader Joe's and was just buying a whole lot. So I'm gonna just go in here in the bag and show you what I got. First of all, I got this cannoli dip. When me and Meek went last time, we talked about this cannoli dip, but they didn't have it. They had it this time, so I got it. I got cannoli dip. I also got some more of these Kanzi apples. I had gotten some of these for my Galentines, and they were a really big hit. Everybody loved them, and I'm so nice that I gave all of them away. So I got some for myself. I also got these chicken nuggets. I heard that these are good. They also just look really good to me. So I got these chicken nuggets, the spicy ones. I heard that apparently they taste like Wendy's chicken nuggets, and I favor those over any fast food chicken nuggets. So I got these. I also got two different types of meatballs. I got these turkey meatballs, fully cooked turkey meatballs. I got these, and I also got the chicken ones, which we'll get to, I guess, when we find them. But I also got this Southwest salad. I had just got 4 salads to have for lunch this week. I got some chicken breasts in the fridge, so I'm gonna cook those and put them on top of my salads. So I got a Southwest, 2 of the Southwest salads, and then I got 2 of their Greek salads, which I have. Both of these I've looked at every time I've gone to Trader Joe's, so I figure I might as well get them and see what they're about. So I got these, and that's gonna be my lunch for this week, along with some chicken to go on top of both of those. Here are those other meatballs, these chicken meatballs. My friend Meek got some of these last time. She said the people on TikTok are saying these are good, so I got these. So I'll probably just pair those with some type of vegetable. I don't know yet, but I got those. And then last, I got a couple more of these strawberry vanilla probiotic sodas, just because I really liked them the first time. So I got 2 of these. But with that, I think I'm actually going to end this vlog for tonight. I promise I'm not going to do anything else interesting. I'm going to put this stuff up and get out of this kitchen, because after all my prep and stuff for Galentines this past weekend, I don't really want to see this kitchen. I know this kitchen don't want to see me, so I'm going to get out of the way. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave me a like, leave me a comment, let me know what you liked, and if you like me, then you could subscribe and come back next time I post a video. Once again, thanks so much for watching, and I see you in the next one. Right. Bye.